Yeah. So with that being said, like when it came to starting your cannabis company, right? What kind of place and like space were you in when you started it? I know you kind of told us a little bit about it before, but like again, like I want to talk about the journey of it. So like where were you at like when you got that like
That epiphany. All right, so fast forward from when I was in the car like last time, and damn near dead. But in the place I was at, I was working this job. I was at Equifax. It was a nice place, but it was no more room for me. It was just out of my, you know what I'm saying? Was sick of the same 5 days, two off, no more than what you was gonna get paid last week unless you did extra hours. You just sitting around. I ain't doing what I want to do. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I need more, and I'm just scattered all over the place. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna start my weed brand because that's what helped me, you know what I'm saying, cope with this fucking job. It helped me with my sickness, and that's what I like to do any motherfucking ways. But I'm gonna tell you, when I started it, I wasn't in a position to start it. I ain't had the bread, I ain't had the knowledge, I ain't had nothing. I just said, yeah, I'm going. This what I'm gonna do.
it be
So
there like that? Yeah.
and you hop into some shit thinking you like, I ain't nobody came up with this idea. Then once you get in that community, you be like, damn, it's a whole world of these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of used that to my leverage and just learned and looked what everybody was doing. And then I started studying the big dogs. So shit, I started studying the people that intrigued me for the fucking cannabis brand. Like what are they doing and what can I do to flip it and how are they doing it? Even if they ain't got XYZ, like they had to start from somewhere. I got to getting off into the stories deep and just looking at what they was doing, how they was changing the game, what they was they marketing schemes and all this and that. And I said, I can do that. And I bullshit you not, without the bread, without the knowledge or anything, you just store some shit. And once people see you just going and working and working and work, they just catch on and start liking the shit anyway. So now you got time to go learn the shit on the back end because now you done already, you know what I'm saying? Got
Yeah.
it moving and going. And people, and 9 times out of 10, if it's something you love, people gonna love it about. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yep.
gonna get people that hate, but that's good too because now you know you're doing something that's working.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was rapping, it was just complete silence, and then yeah, word. You know what I'm saying? Not good, not bad. It was just
It was just nothing. It was
yeah,
just
just sitting
nothing.
around, and it wasn't my purpose neither. Because if I was listening to the lyrics I had and the lifestyle that I love living now, it's two completely opposite things.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly. That's what's so funny. Like my dad did an episode a few episodes ago where he's asking me about like the old podcast versus podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I think about like where I was when I started the first podcast versus where I'm at now, the first podcast, like it was material. Like, you know what I'm saying? Part of me, I was in two different modes, you know what I'm saying? I was between my shadow and my light at the time, right? Because I was like living in my shadow, but I was just starting to come into the light type of thing. So
Right.
part of why I started it was to kind of prove to myself that I could do something, you know what I'm saying? That I could see something through to the end or whatever, and accomplish something, whoop de whoop. But the other part of me was there for the attention, for, you know what I'm saying? For the attention, for the
Right.
money, for the this, for the that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm finna shit on everybody that doubted me. I'm
That
finna, you
shit
know,
don't work in that order, no do
it don't.
it.
It don't. You know what I'm saying? And you go, and it's just like niggas got humble real quick. And it's just like now when I do it, it's not about that. Like actually, like I'm very content with where I am in life right now as it is, as it stands. I don't need, you know, that outside validation. I don't need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm perfectly content. Like when I'm making podcast episodes, it's literally because I love to talk. I love to edit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love literally what it is that I do. And that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But it took the journey to understand that's what it's about. Like, I was outside yesterday. Like, I journal outside because I like being outside. When I was in St. Louis, I did not like nature. But like I'm outside whistling at birds and shit, playing Snow White. Like it
Hey,
just I'm not the same person that I used to be anymore.
Right. Go lean up on the tree and see how your energy shift.
I've hugged a tree before. I've done it.
I do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. People call me at Equifax where it started. Motherfucker looking like, what's wrong with him? Finna level up on you bitches. That's what I'm finna do.
Yeah. Okay.
But like
Okay.
you say though, you get into it and ego has to completely die because you gonna be tired, losing people, broke for a minute, all type of shit. Cause
Yeah.
once you get into it, now you gotta go through every fucking emotion. Now you gotta go through every phase because now you in a character mode. You ain't just on Grand Theft Auto riding around and in cars and shit no more. You done took your mission now.
Yep. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what it's like. I,
Man,
I I don't know. I don't even know how else to explain it. That's exactly what it's like. Because once you get so far on the path, it's just like I can't get off. I can't
you
get off. But
you
you
in story mode. You be getting pop-ups from people that you wouldn't even believe.
side missions, like
You be like, what the fuck gear did I get in and why are you right here now? Just like prime example. I'm on the phone with my people out in Florida, and I'm telling them, shit, I gotta figure out a way I can come down and you know what I'm saying, do some shit down there and, on the legal side. So I need to figure out the license tip down there. I
mm,
bullshit you not. A day or two later, major weed brand, cannabis brand. Let me rephrase it. Hit me up like, yo, bro, I'm down in this part of Florida. Come holler at me, XYZ. I'm looking at my phone like, huh? I say, hold on.
mm-hmm,
Because who hit me up? It ain't like it's not no street, nothing. It's like really really
legit,
and
yeah,
the owner of a cannabis brand. And he telling me like they got a new spot down in Florida and I can actually work through them because they want me to cultivate for them. So you see how that works?
yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, hmm, how the fuck did that in the same week? You know what I'm saying?
Power,
I got
power
the
to
answer
mind.
to my problem. All I gotta do is put action to it.
Exactly, exactly. Exactly. And like that's what I see. That's exactly how that works. As crazy as that seems, that's exactly how it works. Because once I got to that point, because I literally like God had to break me all the way down. But that's just how this works. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing that's just how this works. But like I had to get broken all the way down. And literally when I just had that moment in my head where it's just like, all right, God, I'm gonna go full force at this. What it is that you want me to do, I'm gonna go in on this because this is what I want to do. Cause I got presented with an opportunity to do some other shit and make some quick money. But in order for me to go make that quick money, I would have to do less of this. And
Right, right.
I had to pray on it. I'm just like, yo, that's not where I want to go. I want to do what it is that I love. I don't care that it's not growing as fast as I want to grow. I don't care about that. Like I'm stable enough so you know what I'm saying, pay my bills, be comfortable and all of that kind of stuff. I'd rather just stay focused and do the thing where it's just like I'm the owner, I'm the creator, I'm the everything. I want to stay down that lane because that's the life that I chose way back when I started this. So literally when I was just like, all right, God, I'm gonna embrace my path, like that's when like I started doing the work, right? So I took my time. I kept saying, oh, I can't afford a computer. Guess who figured out how to buy a computer?
Right,
So
right.
so I
Your
stopped.
brain gonna bring to you what you think about the most.
Exactly. Like so I do that. I buy myself a computer. I start doing a little more stuff here and there. I start posting every single day.
Got
You know what
to.
I'm saying? I start posting every single day. Like back when before when I would be making excuses like, oh, I'm tired, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, you know, whatever. I got too much going on. I stopped making excuses. I started posting every day, like consistently, doing little research, trying to figure out, you know, like how to grow little things. You start doing that extra work, extra effort. And then before I know it, I got people in my DMs. I got people in my DMs, my
They seen
followers
you. They
doubling.
seen you.
Yeah. It, you know what I'm saying? It really be you, like you in control. Like
You
as soon as
really
you
are.
stop making excuses
We come
for
down here. Cause we really unlimited straight beings that's gonna be in this universe for light years or whatever the fuck they call it to come. And it's like when we come down here in this little meat body, we able to do whatever the fuck we want to do. Cause like I don't know, it's weird. Like it ain't nothing in front of us but us. Like we
Yep.
only work jobs because we got in front of us and put that shit in front of us like it ain't abundance out here. Like whatever. But now you
Yeah.
just gotta undo it because I can't go work no job no more because it make me cringe. Like, uh, so I gotta be in this place and gotta do this shit when I know, nah, it just don't make sense in my head no more. Not saying it's bad for other people because I can't tell you what other people like and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
for
They might be
me,
built exactly for that.
look, Marissa, I'm black. I'm a nigga, baby. That means somewhere down my bloodline, we were slaves before. I ain't got it in me to be playing with these people like that. Let me free. I'm looking for financial freedom, anytime, any type of freedom. I can't. I
That's the
would
type
walk
of
out
time I'm
quick.
on. That's the type of time I'm on. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's the importance of going inward and finding out what you built for. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are meant to have that corporate job and do that this and do that or
Right,
whatever. I
right.
ain't gonna
So,
knock that. But see me personally, like I wasn't built for that. And God reminds me that I'm not built for that at every single step and turn of the way. It's a reason why I don't like being told what to do.
Marissa, you remember we worked at Old Navy? I used to get lost real quick.
Real quick. Real quick. And you already know what type of time I was on too. Cause even though I wasn't a boss, I was the little boss. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was not a boss. But anytime somebody needed something, who the fuck was they looking at?
Marissa,
Exactly. So like you know what I'm saying? So it was always there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at your life, and I think that's like what a lot of people don't take the time to do, like really look at your life and really ask yourself, like, hold on, where am I? Who am I? What do
right,
I want? And what am I
right,
supposed to be doing?
exactly. And when you sit back and look at your life, you've been you the whole time. You just ain't been paying attention of what you supposed to have been doing and how you supposed to be maneuvering.
Preach on that.
But it been there. You always it's weird. It's like we do live the weird case of Benjamin Button because we be in this motherfucker and don't know what be going on, but yet it be in us the whole time.